Have you ever watched a football game where the team makes a comeback? In the final quarter? All odds stacked against them, time running out, and yet, somehow, they turn the game around. They win. Now, imagine this. What if your life is like that game? Welcome to the fourth quarter of your life, a powerful idea from Alan Hunt and Matthew Kelly that could completely change how you see aging and living. Life, as they say, has four quarters. The first quarter, childhood and early adulthood, we grow, we dream. It's like springtime. Imagine a little boy named Arjun running barefoot through the fields chasing dragonflies, or a young girl named Maya sitting under the stars whispering dreams into the wind. This is the season of discovery. We learn how to walk, then how to run. We scrape our knees, fall in love with stories, believe we can fly, because no one has told us we can't. In these early years, everything is new. We build castles out of mud, draw superheroes on the walls, and answer every question with, "When I grow up?" Because in the first quarter, life is possibility. We grow in body, yes, but also in wonder, and we dream, not small dreams, but dreams that touch the sky. The second quarter, we chase careers, build families, find our place. This is when the game picks up pace. Picture a young man named Raj, fresh out of college, resume in hand, eyes full of ambition. Or Aisha, newly married, juggling a job, cooking dinner, and rocking her baby to sleep at 2 a.m. This is the season of hustle. We chase careers, not just for the paycheck, but for a purpose. We move cities, switch jobs, take risks, because somewhere deep inside, we believe we're building something that matters. It's the quarter where weddings happen, where homes are bought, where dreams take shape in the form of spreadsheets, school runs, and sleepless nights. We build families, not just through blood, but through friendships, colleagues, communities. We learn the value of time, the weight of responsibility, and the joy of coming home to someone who waited all day just to see you smile. And in the middle of all this, we search for something deeper. Where do I belong? Who am I meant to be in this world? This is the quarter where we try to answer that question. Not always perfectly, but with heart. Because in the second quarter, we are becoming. The third quarter, we settle into our roles, climb the ladder, maybe even start to wonder. It's where the rhythm changes, not slower, not faster, just heavier, more intentional. Imagine Mira, now in her late 40s, sitting at the head of the boardroom table. She's earned respect, she leads meetings, people listen. But sometimes, when no one is looking, she stares out the window and wonders, is this it? Is this all there is? Or think of Anil, a school principal, father of 2 grown kids, mortgage almost paid off. He settled into his role, knows what to expect on Mondays. He's the guy people come to for advice, the one with the answers. And yet, every now and then, he drives a little slower on his way home, thinking about the novel he never wrote. This is the season of accomplishment. Yes, but also the season of questions. We've climbed a ladder. We've built a name, a life, a reputation. We've become someone. And yet, a quiet voice sometimes whispers, what did I trade for all of this? Is there more waiting for me? It's not a crisis. It's a calling. Because in the third quarter, we start to realize life isn't just about what we're building on the outside. It's about who we're becoming on the inside. We begin to look beyond titles, beyond achievements, and we start to crave something deeper. Meaning, impact, legacy. And then comes the fourth quarter. For some, it begins with a retirement party, cake in the break room, a gold watch, a few laughs, and then silence. No more 9 to 5, no more meetings, just space, time. At first, it feels like freedom, but soon, that space can feel like a question. Who am I now? Let me tell you about Latha. She spent 35 years as a school teacher. Every morning she'd tie her sari, grab her bag, and step into a classroom full of life. When she retired, she said, "I thought I'd feel peace, but instead, I felt invisible." Until one day, she started a reading circle at the local library. Just 6 kids at first, but one of those kids, whose mother was struggling with addiction, called her a mama, grandmother. And Latha, she found herself again, right there, in the sound of that little boy's voice. You see, the fourth quarter is not the end. It's the beginning of a different kind of greatness. Not about achievements, not about proving anything, but about becoming everything you were always meant to be. It's the time to forgive old wounds, to tell your stories, to laugh without caring who's watching, to give, to love, to serve. This is when wisdom matures into legacy, when scars become testimonies, when your life stops shouting and starts echoing into your children, your community, and the world. Alan Hunt and Matthew Kelly say, the fourth quarter isn't about slowing down, it's about waking up to your soul's deepest desires. Most people think this part is all about slowing down, but what if it's actually your time to shine? Alan Hunt tells the story of a man named Joe. At 62, Joe retired. For the first time, he felt lost. He had money, time, and peace, but no purpose. Until one day, he began mentoring kids in his neighborhood. One of those kids became the first in his family to go to college. Joe didn't just pass the time, he changed a life. And in doing so, he found his own life again. That's the secret. The fourth quarter isn't about retirement, it's about legacy. Hunt and Kelly say, you were made for more. Even now, especially now, think of your life like a book. Do you really want the last chapter to fade out quietly or end with a bang? What if you could be more generous, more spiritual, more joyful in your fourth quarter than ever before? This is your invitation, not to fade, but to begin again. Let's talk action. Hunt and Kelly give us practical steps. Number 1, reflect. Ask yourself, what do I want to be remembered for? Not just what did I do, but who did I become? Number 2, reimagine. Picture a new version of life where age is your superpower, your wisdom, your scars, your experiences. They're all tools. Number 3, re-engage. Get back into the game. Volunteer, mentor, create, travel, teach, love, forgive. Your story isn't over. It's just getting to the best part. There's a beautiful line in the book. The world doesn't need you to slow down. The world needs your soul fully awake. Let that sink in. Fully awake. If you're in your fourth quarter or approaching it, this is your moment. Not to disappear, but to inspire. Not to regret, but to redeem. Not to retire from life, but to finally live it fully. It's never too late to write the best chapter of your life, because maybe, just maybe, the fourth quarter is where champions are made.